No, I know, run away as a savage. Yeah, I do it for no reason, that's just how it is. I deserve something different than the average. If you have time for the weekend.
Welcome back, family, and today I'm going to be talking about relapsing and binging once again. So, first things first, I want to cover being okay with falling again. Now, me personally, yes, I did binge again, and that's okay. I have to tell myself that it's okay to fall, because each time that I'm falling, I'm learning something new from that. And I believe something important that you guys can take every time you guys do binge is figuring out what triggered that binge. For me, for example, it was this last time, I'd say it'd be a bad workout, and then I go into my mind and thoughts, and leads to negative self-talk and putting myself down, which leads me to go to food for comfort. And there's many triggers that once you identify, avoiding binge eating will become a lot easier once you avoid these triggers. For example, some triggers of mine would be worrying too much, or controlling my diet too much is a trigger. Social media is a trigger for me, believe it or not. Following wrong accounts that just do not help me. So those are some triggers, and I suggest or encourage you guys to look and see what may trigger you. And also, every time I fall, like I said, it shows you something new. So take it as a chance to see what it is that your weaknesses are, and try and improve upon those weaknesses. So for me, I realized I was binging, but I didn't realize why. And I never knew why until I really dug deep and realized that, wow, I really lack a lot of self-confidence in myself. And I can truly say now I am a lot better with my self-confidence than I have ever been before. But it took time to get there. These are things you learn from binging, so don't take it like if you go a month without binging, but then you have a fall. Don't take it like, oh no, this is it. Or don't put yourself down, because I know I've been there, where I go through a binge and then it'll be like 2 weeks where I'm like binging and not binging and binging. Now I've been able to control it more, where I just may have a slip up, but then I'll be okay. And now some tips as in when it comes to recovering and coming back from a binge. And when it comes to recovering and coming back from a binge, really look at the weaknesses that you've identified and look into what triggers you. For example, a big weakness of mine, like I said, was my self-confidence, and ways that I increase my self-confidence have been by just listening to positivity and feeling more energized and more motivated. So podcasts, videos, anything that gets you motivated, or anything that puts you in a positive mood will definitely help with that, so you feel better in general. And then when it comes to what triggers the binge eating, and once you identify that as well, you want to avoid those things. So for example, for me, social media really has a trigger on me. So when I drastically decreased that from my life, or reduced it from my life, I saw a big correlation with my binging, and my binging was dropping as I let go of social media. So just pay attention for those little things that you don't usually pay attention, and I'm sure you guys will handle binges a lot better, and it will reduce drastically. Now, don't fear binging. That's the whole point of this video, and that's why I'm making this video. Even myself still to this day have relapses and binge, and that's okay. You are not a bad person, and it's all about talking to yourself. Even if it sounds weird, talk to yourself out loud and tell yourself, I'm a good person, I'm growing each day, I am at a way better place than I was before, and it will pay off, I promise. So, that being said, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Hopefully you guys can relate to this video. If you do, leave a comment down below, and remember that life is happening for you, not to you.